You wake each morning to the same fog. Not the mist of mountains, but the haze inside your mind. Notifications pull at your attention like arrows from unseen archers. Deadlines loom without honor. Anxiety whispers that you are falling behind, that your days lack weight, that purpose has slipped through your fingers like sand. You scroll, you consume, you delay. Discipline feels like a word from another era, distant, unreachable. Yet somewhere within you, a quiet voice remains. It knows you were not born for distraction. It knows you carry the capacity for iron focus, for unyielding resolve. That voice is ancient. It echoes from misty, feudal Japan, from the shadowed halls of Zen monasteries, from the Stoic corridors of Rome. It is the voice of the warrior who faced death daily, yet lived with perfect calm. It is the voice that forged men not through force, but through deliberate, unbreakable routine. This is not fantasy. This is the samurai routine, a disciplined path that rewires willpower at its root. Not through harsh punishment, but through quiet mastery. The samurai did not chase motivation. They built systems that made weakness impossible. They rose before dawn, trained body and mind in silence, honored every action with precision, and accepted what could not be changed while commanding what could. In the chapters ahead, we walk this path together. We draw from Bushido, the unwritten code of righteousness, courage, loyalty, respect, honesty, honor, benevolence. We blend it with Zen's embrace of silence and presence. We temper it with Stoic wisdom. Focus only on what lies within your control, endure hardship as training, and let virtue guide every step. You will learn how the modern world has stripped us of this strength and how to reclaim it. You will see how samurai discipline was not born on battlefields alone, but in daily rituals of restraint. How Zen monks sat in stillness to conquer the storm within. How Stoics turned adversity into forge fire for the soul. By the end, you will hold a routine, not a list of tasks, but a way of being. A samurai routine for the 21st century. One that builds willpower like a blade, slowly, relentlessly, until it cuts through distraction, doubt, and despair. Listen closely. The path begins now. Breathe. Center yourself. The warrior within stirs. The modern struggle. Imagine a life where every moment is contested. Your attention is the battlefield, and the enemy never sleeps. Screens glow with promises of connection, yet leave you more isolated. Endless choices paralyze decision. Dopamine floods from likes, shares, endless feeds, yet fulfillment drains away. This is the struggle of our age. We possess more tools than any generation before, yet feel less capable. Anxiety rises like smoke from a hidden fire. Purpose feels vague, a shadow rather than a flame. We chase productivity hacks, morning routines borrowed from influencers, but they collapse under the weight of real life. Why? Because we have lost the root. Discipline as a way of life, not a temporary fix. Discipline once meant alignment, with honor, with nature, with one's deepest duty. Now it means forcing oneself through apps and timers, only to burn out. Consider the average day. Alarm sounds. Phone in hand before eyes fully open. Scroll through news of chaos, comparisons of lives that seem perfect. Breakfast skipped or mindless. Commute filled with podcasts that inform but do not transform. Work interrupted by notifications, each one a small theft of focus. Evening arrives exhausted, yet restless. More scrolling. Sleep comes late, shallow, unrefreshing. The body weakens from neglect. The mind scatters like leaves in wind. Relationships suffer from half-presence. Deep inside, regret accumulates, not for grand failures, but for the thousand small surrenders. This is not weakness of character. It is the environment we have built. Constant stimulation erodes willpower like water on stone. The prefrontal cortex, seat of self-control, fatigues quickly under endless decisions and distractions. Studies show we make thousands of micro-choices daily. Each depletes the reservoir of resolve. We seek escape in comfort, but comfort is the enemy of growth. The samurai understood this. They knew ease dulls the blade. Modern man seeks ease first, then wonders why strength eludes him. Emotionally, the toll is heavier. Loneliness epidemics sweep nations. Anxiety disorders climb. Depression settles like fog. We feel purposeless because we drift without anchor. No code binds us. No ritual centers us. No greater duty calls. Yet the capacity remains. Your ancestors faced famine, war, uncertainty, and prevailed through inner order. You inherit that same potential. The struggle is real, but it is not permanent. The path out lies in reclaiming what was lost, a disciplined life rooted in ancient wisdom. Feel the weight of this moment. You are not broken. You are distracted. The warrior routine will cut through that distraction. It begins with honest recognition. The modern world does not train warriors. It trains consumers. To change, you must choose differently. Not once, but every day. The samurai did not wait for perfect conditions. They created them through ritual. So must you. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is lifelong. Choose wisely. Samurai discipline and history. In feudal Japan, the samurai emerged as guardians of order amid chaos. From the Kamakura period onward, they lived by Bushido, the way of the warrior. It was never a written law at first, but a lived code, shaped by necessity and philosophy. Bushido's virtues: Gi, righteousness/justice, acting with moral clarity. U, courage, facing danger without hesitation. Jin, benevolence/compassion, tempering strength with mercy. Rei, respect, honoring all, even foes. Makoto, honesty/sincerity, words and deeds aligned. Meo, honor, living so death itself holds no shame. Chugi, loyalty, duty above self. These were forged in training from childhood. A young samurai rose at dawn. Hours of kenjutsu, sword practice. Kyujitsu, archery. Sojitsu, spear. Body hardened through repetition. Mind sharpened through kata, precise forms that demanded perfection. Daily life blended martial skill with scholarship. Calligraphy to steady the hand and spirit. Poetry to cultivate sensitivity. Tea ceremony for presence. Zen meditation to face mortality without fear. Historical accounts show samurai in the Edo period, during peace, maintaining rigor. They trained daily despite no battles. Discipline was not for war alone, it was for life. Frugality, self-restraint, constant readiness. One example, the samurai's commitment to seppuku if honor demanded it. Not fear of death, but refusal to live dishonored. This ultimate act stemmed from absolute self-mastery. Their routine: wake before sunrise, cold water purification, meditation, training, service to Lord, evening reflection. This built unbreakable will. Distraction had no place. Purpose was clear: protect, serve, embody virtue. In battle, calm under arrow storms came from years of inner training. Fear acknowledged, then set aside. Today, we face different battles, inner ones. But the method endures. Adopt samurai discipline. Rise early, train body, refine mind, serve something greater than self. Monk discipline and power of silence. Zen monks lived in mountain monasteries, far from noise. Their discipline was silence, not absence of sound, but presence beyond thought. Zazen, seated meditation, was core. Legs crossed, back straight, eyes half open. Breath counted or followed. Thoughts arose like clouds, observed, not chased. Silence training stripped illusion. Hours, days in session, intensive retreats. No talking, no reading, only sitting, walking, eating mindfully. Through silence, monks mastered the mind. Desires quieted, ego dissolved, clarity emerged. Power of silence. In stillness, truth reveals itself. Noise hides fear, silence confronts it. Monks rose at 3 to 4 a.m., chanted sutras, zazen, work, gardening, cleaning, as meditation. Meals in oryoki, mindful bowls. Discipline was gentle yet absolute. No force, surrender to the present. Applied today, begin with short silence periods. No devices. Sit, observe breath, build to longer sessions. Silence rebuilds willpower. It trains attention muscle. It reveals impulses without acting on them. Blend with samurai, morning silence before training. Evening reflection in quiet. Stoic and mental toughness lessons. Stoicism complements Bushido and Zen. Epictetus, some things in our control, others not. Focus on the first, judgments, actions, will. Marcus Aurelius, rise at dawn, do the work of a human. View obstacles as opportunities. Seneca, premeditatio malorum, anticipate hardship to lessen its sting. Mental toughness, a more fatty, love fate. Accept what comes, respond virtuously. Blend. Samurai courage plus Zen presence plus Stoic indifference to externals equals unshakable mind. Resilience built through voluntary discomfort, cold showers, fasting, solitude. Control reactions. Virtue is highest good. Applying warrior mindset today. In career, treat work as dojo. Focus deeply. Honor commitments. Seek mastery, not applause. Relationships, loyalty, respect, compassion. Listen in silence. Act with integrity. Focus, single task. Eliminate distractions. Build routines. Early rise, meditation, physical training. Daily, wake pre-dawn. Meditate. Train body. Work with presence. Evening review. Willpower grows through consistency. Small victories compound. Forging a new life path. Steps. Commit to code. Define personal Bushido virtues. Morning ritual. Rise early, silence, movement, intention. Daily discipline. Fixed times for key acts. No negotiation. Voluntary hardship. Embrace discomfort daily. Reflection. Journal nightly. What aligned with warrior path? Service. Act for greater good. Patience. Transformation is lifelong. Build habits gradually. Track progress. Forgive slips. Return to path. This routine rewires willpower. Neural pathways strengthen through repetition. You forge a new self. Disciplined. Present. Resilient. Not easy. Not quick. But true. You have heard the ancient voices, samurai steel, Zen stillness, Stoic calm. They speak not of perfection, but persistence. Begin tomorrow. Rise before the world. Sit in silence. Move with purpose. Act with honor. Willpower is not gift, it is forged. Day by day, breath by breath. You are not alone on this path. The warriors who came before walk with you in spirit. Their discipline echoes in your resolve. Take the first step today, not tomorrow. Now, the life you seek waits in the quiet choices. In the mornings you claim. In the distractions you refuse. Stand. Breathe deep. Feel the warrior within rise. You are capable. You are worthy. Begin. Voice softens to whisper. Walk the path. The routine awaits.